Welcome to another episode of Mama's Kitchen. Today, Mum and I are going to be cooking
sweet and sour meatballs.
Sweet and sour meatballs. First process is pretty simple. There's a recipe from a previous episode for our breadcrumbs. You're just combining those breadcrumbs with some pretty lean mince.
Mince, yes. It's actually pork and beef.
Pork and beef. You also need onion and garlic, red wine vinegar, pepper, salt, sugar, quite a bit of mint, quite a bit of capsicums. And that's about it, isn't it? So we're just going to roll a few just to see, so you guys can see basically the size that we need. They need to be pretty small, smaller than a golf ball, I reckon.
They are.
I always start off small, and then by the time I'm finished, they're they're a bit bigger because I'm lazy. I don't have the patience.
No. You actually get used to just putting the right amount in your hand once you've done.
Yeah, once you've done how many thousand? So like that size, yeah?
Yeah.
So about that big. So just while we're doing these, what's the process basically?
Once we've done and fried up all the capsicums.
Right, so first thing once we've done these is we actually need to fry them up. They don't have to be fully cooked, but
they need to be
they need
browned,
to be,
because you don't want them to fall apart once they're in the sauce.
Yep, so then after that?
After that we're going to cook the capsicums.
So we remove the meatballs from the pan, replace them with capsicums, cook them for...
Well, until they're
soft.
Yeah, and they don't have to be totally soft because they're going to be still cooking in the sauce. Yep. So you don't have to cook them.
So just need to get them a little bit.
Yeah. And once that's all done, we'll make up a sauce using the mint and the onion and the garlic.
Yep, mint, onion, garlic, tomatoes, and tin tomatoes is fine for this.
Yes, or else if you've got sauce, sugar, you can use the sugar, whatever you want to do.
If you've got sugar, you're probably not watching this video.
No. True.
Yep, and then
once we've done, let the sauce cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. We then add in layers capsicum and meatballs.
Yep.
And on the top, I then make my sweet and sour, which consists of red wine vinegar and sugar.
Yep.
Tip it, and then fill the glass up with water, so you've got a little bit of liquid going into this pot.
So that's basically warm water to dissolve the sugar, or it doesn't matter?
No, I mean it's going to dissolve when it falls into that pot anyway.
Yep.
But I do mix it with a spoon.
Okay.
And
So I'm just going to go back for a tick there, because Mum said that she layers the capsicum and the meatballs. The reason why she does that is because it's going to be cooking for at least 2 hours, and that's simmering on fairly low heat for at least 2 hours. And she doesn't like to disturb it by putting a wooden spoon through and stirring it through, because that can break down both the meatballs and the capsicum, I'd imagine. So she puts in layers, it stays like that, and instead of stirring, she will get her son or her husband to come and shake them.
That's right.
Just to release it from the bottom and make sure that it's kind of mixing through.
Yes, I would advise if anyone has non-stick pots, Bessemer or whatever, do it in those.
Definitely better to do that. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. 'Cause in stainless steel, it is good, but you need to watch it like a hawk, or else
it will stick.
It will stick.
You'll have that lovely barbecue flavour.
Yes, and then you'll have to transfer it to another pot, and yes, it's not very nice.
Cool. So we've pretty much finished rolling these few. There's a lot more than this, but we don't want to bore you with that.
No.
We will go through the process, and we'll be back towards the end to show you the finished result. Okay, so we're back. The meatballs have been cooking for about 2 hours. 2 hours is good. The longer, the better, I guess. Simmering. On a low simmer. If you want to really gain the most amount of flavour, cook them the night before to eat them the next day. Earlier on in the video I said about shaking it, basically just lifting it and giving it a bit of a shake. That's in place of stirring so you don't break everything up. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. The final product, our sweet and sour meatballs. This is served with a bed of rice. Enjoy it until next time. Bye.